How often do you find yourself in a binary reaction to success or failure on a particular task? So if the task remains the same, and in one day, one moment, one occurrence, you fail at the task, does all of the responsibility get pointed outward? I failed because, or it failed because, and then all of the reasons that line up behind the because are related to circumstances and other people. Yet that same task in a moment of success, all of the reasons contributing to why there was success is all about you. I succeeded because I. What's important about this level of self-awareness is our response pattern to success and failure. Our response pattern to when we fail and have those negative emotions, do we blame them outward and release responsibility for it? Just as in when we're in positive emotions, do we claim responsibility for that and then bring all of the recognition inward? As binary responses, this kind of habit will be detrimental to our abilities around feedback. It'll be detrimental to being able to receive feedback in a team environment, give feedback in a team environment, whether that is that we hold the position of individual contributor or we are a leader. So how do we work on this? In our emotional intelligence, it is always about awareness first, watching yourself like a hawk, to pay attention to when I'm in a moment of failure or a moment in success around a particular task. How do I respond to those things? Do I claim responsibility for all of it, or do I give it all away? And once we are aware of our habits, then we need to be curious about what contributes to why we feel that way, and that results in that particular behavior. In doing so, our objectivity or reality testing is the ability to see what's contributing to how we're feeling and sift through the facts and the fiction, what is true and what is not true, the biases and assumptions that go through our head compared to the truth of what we know to be real, objective, and measurable. And once we start to do that process, then our ability to manage ourselves in that moment becomes a lot more emotionally intelligent. Rather than being driven by the emotion to do one or the other thing, we are pulling our emotions up to our executive function, and we're thinking about them reasonably and rationally. This is how, in our emotional intelligence, we do the background work. We use introspection to get to know ourselves. So the next time we find ourselves in that situation, we can see it coming and self-master.